आपको हम मिलवाएंगे एक वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट से, जिसको मैं पिक करने जा रहा हूँ अभी। इनसे हम मिले थे इंडिया में अराउंड 2010 या 2011 में, और ये डेस्टिनी ही कही जाएगी कि वो मेरे घर के इतने पास आए हुए हैं अभी और उनसे मुलाकात हो रही है। Very good to see you.
I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true. Wow.
After a long time.
I know. 9 years. I looked it
Is
up.
it 9?
9 years.
2012 you guys came?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's really long time. So she's my mother.
Hi. How are you? What is your name?
She is Seema.
Seema and Katie. Let me grab my stuff.
Okay.
This is Peter.
And that's Summer's own
Summer.
You got all shy.
How are you? Hi. Welcome to you. So glad to have you.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, come on inside. I'm sure your pack's probably heavy.
तो ये हैं हमारी स्पेशल गेस्ट, जिसके बारे में मैं आपको बता रहा था गाड़ी में। तो ये अपने स्कूल को 2012 में इंडिया में लेके आई थी, एक 20 से 25 बच्चों का ग्रुप, जिसमें 2 हफ्ते ये रुके थे और मेनली गोल्डन ट्रायंगल का टूर इन्होंने किया था। और उसके बाद 1 या 2 दिन के लिए ये अमृतसर भी गए थे। वहाँ पे इन्होंने जलियांवाला बाग, गोल्डन टेम्पल, ये सब चीज़ें देखी और इनको इतना अच्छा लगा था ये ट्रिप। ये एक तरह से लाइफ चेंजिंग एक्सपीरियंस ये कहते हैं कि इनके लिए वो ट्रिप था। तो वो 2012 था, अब चल रहा है 2021 और हम यहाँ पे वेकेशन पे आए हुए थे ईस्टर्न वाशिंगटन में, हमारे घर से 3.5 घंटे दूर। और मुझे पता लगा केरी भी यहीं पे माउंटेन हाइकिंग कर रही है, तो पूछते हैं कुछ सवाल केरी से। So Katie, how did you come here on this side?
Well, I have been hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, which is a trail that goes from Mexico to Canada. So it hikes all the way through California, Oregon, and Washington.
How long is that trail?
2,650 miles.
About 4,000 kilometers.
And so I'd already hiked California, which was about 1,700 miles.
Wow.
And so I retired, and I came down in July and started at the south end of Oregon. And when I finished Oregon, I posted some pictures on Facebook and said, done with Oregon, it was beautiful, watch out Washington, here I come, on my way to Canada. And Sagar saw the post and messaged me, and I was so glad he did, because he said, you're coming to my home state.
Yeah, because she's so close, how can we not have her?
Yeah, so he picked me up at Stevens Pass. I'm a little over halfway done with the state of Washington. 220 miles left.
220.
Yeah.
It's 10 days for you, right? You do 22 miles a day?
Yeah.
लगभग 30 से 32 किलोमीटर की रोज की इनकी हाइकिंग है, तो हम जैसों के लिए नहीं है। So tell us, how do you manage in wilderness on top of the mountains? What all you carry, and do you eat hot food, cold food,
So
branches?
branches. I don't eat branches and leaves, but I have been eating the blueberries the last few days because
Okay.
they're really good and plump and juicy. So I had blue fingers for a while. I carry as little as possible, because the lighter my pack is, the faster I can move.
Okay.
So I carry one set of clothes. The shorts I have on have pants that zip onto them, so I can have
Okay.
long pants if I need them. And then I have another, like a puffy coat with sleeves that's in
Okay.
my pack. And then I carry rain gear in case it rains. I have a tent that I sleep in at night, and I have a little air mattress, like a sleeping pad that I use to sleep on, and a little blow-up pillow. Those are my luxury items. And I eat, I'll eat in the morning a cold breakfast, and then 3 hours later I eat what I call second breakfast. And then 3 hours later I'll eat lunch, and then 3 or 4 hours I eat a hot dinner. I always want a hot dinner. It
So
helps-
how do you make that?
I have a little stove. This sits on a canister of fuel.
Okay.
So I just kind of screw it onto the top. I have a little pot that's about this big. Boil the water. I make my dinners ahead of time. I dehydrate them.
Dehydrate them.
Yeah, so usually all I have to do is add 2 cups of boiling water, seal it in the Ziploc bag, let it sit for 10 minutes, and it's good. So it's the food that I like, not what somebody thinks I might like.
Yeah, so you're happy with it.
Yeah.
So at a given time, how heavy is your backpack that you carry with you?
I carry a pretty light backpack, so I'm carrying 7 days of food. This is going to be my heaviest pack, so I think I'm going to go out at about 23, 24 pounds. I usually try to keep it under 20 pounds, so it's ultra light. I find I can move faster at 20 pounds. There's a big difference between carrying 25 pounds and 20 pounds.
So this time इनका बैग होगा 11 से 12 किलो के आसपास, पर वैसे इनका बैग 20 पाउंड से कम होता है, जो कि 9 किलो के आसपास होता है। और 1-2 किलो का फर्क पहाड़ के ऊपर बहुत मैटर करता है। आपको आज एक चीज़ और दिखाते हैं जो 30 सालों से ट्रेडिशन चलता आ रहा है। उसको बोलते हैं फ्लाइंग फ्लैपजैक्स। उसका मतलब है कि अंकल जिम, जो अलिसा के चाचू हैं, वो पैनकेक्स बनाते हैं। तैयारी भी वही करते हैं, कुकिंग भी वही करते हैं, बनाते भी वही हैं। और वो किचन में उल्टा खड़े होते हैं और उनके पीछे जो हम लोग हैं खाने वाले, प्लेट लेके ऐसे खड़े होते हैं और वो ऐसे फेंकते हैं और हम कैच करने की कोशिश करते हैं। किसी ने कैच कर लिया तो उसको वो मिल जाता है, किसी ने अगर नहीं कैच करा और वो ड्रॉप हो गया, उसका वो ज़मीन से उठा के खाना पड़ता है। चाहे वो कैच करो चाहे ना करो, आपने वो खाना ही खाना है। तो आपको ये ट्रेडिशन भी आज दिखाते हैं, चलिए। तो फ्लाइंग फ्लैपजैक्स में थोड़ा सा टाइम था, तो उससे पहले हमने सोचा क्यों ना इस टाइम को यूटिलाइज़ किया जाए और एक गेम कॉर्न होल की खेली जाए। हमारे साथ यहाँ पे केडी भी है, प्लेइंग कॉर्न होल। सो इट्स देयर टर्न टू गो।
This is where it all happens.
What is this, Uncle Jim?
This is the pancake batter. Getting ready to hop onto these thin little pans here.
And what are you gonna do then?
Then they jump onto my little spatula
Okay.
and they are launched over my shoulder to somebody.
Speaking of which, we better move some furniture.
Standing over there. Okay.
And here are the catching devices, also known as plates.
Place, yeah. It's gonna be an interesting morning then.
And then we eat.
Okay.
And keep eating and catching.
We eat when you catch or you don't catch, right? Either way,
Either way,
It's yours either
it's
way.
yours.
Got the beta pancakes on the pan here. This is to test for aerodynamics,
right?
flyability,
Durability.
durability.
When they surely will hit the ground.
Make sure they won't explode into a million pieces.
We've had that before.
Oh no. First round coming
So the
right
key
up.
is you wait for the bubbles to start to bubble up here.
Oh, that's how you
That way
know.
it's starting to cook from the bottom up.
I see, it's a scientific
Yep,
process
see the
then.
bubbles coming.
Want to be nice and golden brown. We got the eggs ready over here, looking good. You guys know what you're doing. Preparing the landing zone. Gotta have it ready. This area has got to be clean. We've moved the chair out of the way. Getting the landing zone cleared.
One, there!
Make it good.
Right here. 3, 2, 1.
Kind of no fun if they
3, 2, 1. Coordinates down. All right. We're programming it in. Programming into my stomach.
Under the light's tough. I can try it.
Ready to landing zone. 3, 2, 1.
3-second rule.
3, 2, 1. Emotion shot.
We're in the audience zone back here.
My name is Jackie.
All right, here we go.
Landing zone. 3, 2, 1. Celebration. 3, 2, 1.
the nap room,
Steam
you
like a
know.
bee.
Could be light on your feet. Oh, I gotta work on a stunt? Shoot. Just, you can do them two at a time. I'll do two at a time. Ah!
There's the landing zone.
Let's go to the one.
3, 2, 1.
तो अब मम्मी रेडी हैं, कह रही है मैं क्यों पीछे रहूं। तो माता जी आपका भी टाइम आ गया। Here we go.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I can't throw that close.
Wow, grandma.
Back and back and back. Okay, watch this.
Use your knees. Use your knees.
Okay, I'm ready. No floating pancakes.
Alright, Grandma. Ready?
I'm ready.
In the landing zone. 3, 2, 1.
I'm very ready.
Whoa!
Ready in the landing zone.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Do I get 3 points, soccer?
3, 2, 1.
Wow, great catch.
We were there, they threw a huge banquet.
Oh my God.
They rented a hall and everything, and they had a beautiful cake there that had the American flag and the Indian flag. And there was music and we danced, and it was like an amazing party to celebrate our time there. It was fun because we really had to trust everything in them, because there were sometimes we're like, what's going on? And they're like, it's a surprise, we're not going to tell you.
We'll tell you when we get there.
So like when they took us up to Amritsar to see the changing of the guards, they were like, we're not telling you, we're not telling you. Like I'm the principal, I should know. And they're like, no, they wouldn't tell me anything. And then as you're nearing the borders, thousands of people go there every night. And we get there and we get to this gate and it's locked and there's a guard there, and I'm like, what is going on? Because I didn't even know how close we were to the border.
We were
And-
like less than, I would say, 100 feet.
Yeah, but he gets out and he talks. Somebody talks to the guard, and they open the gate for us. So they had gotten this VIP seating for this. I don't know. It's kind of like a show almost that they do. And the people on the India side will do these chants. You know, was it like Forever India? Forever,
Something like that.
Yeah. And then the people on the Pakistani side, because they're in their stadium, of course. Men are on one side and the women are on the other. They don't sit together.
Okay.
But they're doing their chants back to us. It was just interesting to be that close to the border. Like,
Oh yeah.
it was like you could almost reach out and your hand would be in Pakistan, but
Yeah,
you're standing
it's
in
one
India.
of the most
right.
intense borders in the world.
So gracious and so helpful, and the family feelings, kind of family pride and the family closeness.
You know what was interesting? Because I had someone say to me, I'm surprised how close you are to your daughter. And he said, in India, we send our kids away to school, but when they are done with school, they come back and they live with us, you know, for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
You keep your kids till you're 18, and you send them on the way. You know, it's like, and they spend the rest of their lives without you. So their idea was kind of that families weren't that close in America as they were
That's what I thought too.
in India.
But after meeting Alyssa's family here,
Yeah.
my perception changed about American
So
people.
he was surprised, like how close Martha Ann, my daughter, and I are, because his perception was that we send them off at 18 and don't have anything else to do with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
not our family.
Okay.
Differences, right? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of things like that.
yeah.
नानू से फ्लोटिंग सीखी जा रही है।
Like floating. Okay.
ये कबीर। तो यहाँ पे हैं मिस केरी जो है जो थी टी-लैंड मिडिल स्कूल अलास्का में प्रिंसिपल, अब ये रिटायर हो चुकी हैं और आज शाम को ये समर को स्विमिंग सिखा रही हैं। ये 2 से 3 साल के बच्चों को स्विमिंग 10 दिन के अंदर अंदर सिखा देती हैं और बच्चे अपने आप तैरना सीख जाते हैं। तो ये लिसा को कुछ ट्रिक्स बता रही हैं जो लिसा बाद में समर को सिखा सकती है।
Summer got his head under the water 2 times.
अच्छा।
Yeah, that's so brave.
So thank you, Katie, for your
Thank you.
for being here with us.
Yes.
We really enjoyed it.
I have too. I feel so happy that you came and got me, and that I got to meet your lovely bride and your 2 adorable children and all of your extended family, your mother and everyone.
They
They've been
call
wonderful.
themselves the Green Team.
The
That's
green
right.
team.
We're the green team.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome
you.
to the family. We're so glad you came.
thanks.
Yeah.
तो जी टाइम आ गया है अब ये ट्रिप ख़त्म करने का। तो अब हम हैं घर की तरफ वापसी। आपसे थोड़ी देर में मिलते हैं। हमें बहुत मज़ा आया इस ट्रिप पे। तो ये वो जगह है जहाँ पे हमने केटी को पिक किया था और अब टाइम है उन्हें वापस ड्रॉप करने का ताकि वो अपने एडवेंचर को कंटिन्यू कर सकें और एक फैमिली पिक्चर लेने का, क्योंकि हमने बहुत अच्छी मेमोरीज इनके साथ बनाई हैं।
There she goes, off to the trail.
तो जी 4 घंटे की ड्राइव के बाद 2-3 स्टॉप्स के बाद हम फाइनली घर पहुंच गए हैं। अब सामान उतार के हम घर में रखते हैं। और अगर आपको ये वीडियोस पसंद आई हो ट्रैवल की जो हमने बनाई हैं और आपको अगर और देखना चाहते हैं ऐसी वीडियोस तो प्लीज़ कमेंट्स में हमें लिख के बताइए। हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी ट्रैवल वीडियोस बनाते रहें और आपको दिखाते रहें। और बाकी ये वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो प्लीज़
Like? Oh, scream,
नहीं स्क्रीम नहीं स्क्रीम भी कर सकते हैं।
subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll know when we post our next video. Say
ओके